parleying with persecutors past. In times when the moon glowed brighter, enfolding me in its glow, there were those who couldn't understand, didn't see, would not feel, wanted to instill in me forcefully fear, a hesitance, render me compliant, never to be defiant. Some of those thought, and some honestly sought, through their words to shape me. Others, unyielding in their resistance to difference, wanted to break me. Intentions I could never know in retrospect, the opportunity for comprehension lost to time and transience of life. Conversations missed, never to be had. The voices, the shouts, the bouts, inflicted by sometimes well-meaning tutors, but mostly by vicious louts. Some lessons learnt, my ways shaped, albeit with emotional gravity that could have been pleasant, performative, instead filled me with doubt. These tendrils reach out, sneak close when resolve is weak, when night closes in and silence smothers. These ghosts from the past lived in my psyche, still seeking even now, abrasively to torment, deconstruct my growth, leave me breathless, hapless, littering my path with hostile thorns, penetrative and lacerating, malevolently spiky. The time is gone where these critiques define me. I'll let them blather, listen where needed to the lesson, the purpose, but now, more than ever, I stand, I listen, I feel, I learn, I kneel at the altar of transformation, spoken by those who feel even more deeply than I ever had. I absorb and spread the compassion, share the lesson, the wisdom laced with hope and joy, reveling in the gratitude of those who share, letting bloom my dreams and my passion.